Ready.
We're ready.
Okay.
We're streaming live to the world.
Oh my gosh. Hello, world.
Hello, everyone. All right, say some stuff.
All right. Hey, guys. Today we're going to be making chocolate-covered Spirulina Brittle. We made I believe, hemp brittle a while back, and it's really similar to doing that. So we're just going to go ahead and dive in, unless Russell James has anything he'd like to say.
I don't think so, no.
All right, interesting. Okay, let's get started then. And if you have any questions, you can go ahead and ask, and Russell field those over to me in due time. So what we're doing, and the recipe is below the video, so you can grab the recipe link there. And then there's actually another video you can watch in there on how to make it. It might be slightly different than we're going to do it today. And there's a recipe on my website, or a post on my website about how to temper chocolate. So we're not going to temper it today, but you can go to my website and learn how to do that. If you just go to the site and then go to the search box, you can put in tempering, and it'll bring up all the different ways on the site that we go through that. So I've got the desiccated coconut here, which you'll see in the recipe. I've had it draining for a little while. We want to get a lot of this excess water off, otherwise it'll dilute the mixture. So we're going to tip this into the bowl. And then we're going to add our other ingredients in. So we'll start with some maple syrup, and really adding this gives a little bit of liquid. It'll help the coconut sugar to dissolve, because the coconut sugar will dissolve against liquid. So the liquid that's in the coconut will also help it, but the maple syrup will help too. So we'll get the coconut sugar in. I use powdered, but you don't have to. It's not a requirement. It'll go down to a syrup anyway, so it doesn't matter if it's not powdered. This is coconut flour, and that helps bind everything together. And then we have our spirulina. So this is one that's actually from a company called Tree Harvest here in the UK. But a really good, other really good brands are Lifestream and Micro Organics. Those are both really nice. The spirulina is really creamy and kind of sweet. It doesn't have that fishy taste or element to it. And so we'll just add that in now. And then we're just going to go in with a little bit of some flavoring here. So I've got some vanilla extract, and this is from medicine flower. I'm just going to throw a few drops of that in. If you don't have it, you can use vanilla powder or whatever kind of vanilla that you like to use. And then we've got peppermint extract here. So this is a peppermint, sorry, not extract, essential oil. We're going to really load that up, get that flavor through there. And that also helps cut through the flavor of the spirulina as well. Plus the sugar doesn't hurt either, to help that move through a bit. And then we just get that mixed up nice and good and well. All things. I had a dream the other night that we were doing a live stream and you didn't really talk. Russell!
Oh, hold on.
What have you done?
Sorry, I was just trying to find your video so I could see comments and stuff.
All right.
And headed over to video, and then started watching the video, and then your audio came through. It's a cool story.
So that's how it happened.
It's a great story.
Right. Okay.
We got some people. I couldn't find my way to the Facebook.
I was wondering why you were so quiet.
Raw Chef Mandy, hello from Singapore.
Hello.
We've got De Havlin from Atlanta, Georgia, out there.
Hello.
So Sarah, can you just repeat? No, sorry. Sarah is saying that she did not hear what you said about the spirulina not having a fishy flavour.
Yeah, so there's certain brands that you can get, especially like, I think essentially you want to avoid the ones that come from, I think it was China, I can't remember, but there's also a particular time of year when it's harvested. So the people that you get it from should purchase it around a particular time of year. So it has a really sweet kind of creamy flavor to it and feel to it, rather than that fishy taste that you can get from seaweed powders often. And I use Tree Harvest in the UK, but Lifestream, I think it's called Lifestream, I'm pretty sure. Lifestream is a really great brand, and so is Micro Organics. You can find both of those on Amazon. So now we've got the mixture all ready to go here. So I'm going to pop this onto the Teflon sheet. Russell, I see your hand up, and I'm going to need you to go ahead and just hold tight.
Questions.
I know, but I need you to hold tight just for a moment, okay?
But there's questions.
I'm going to spread, and then you can ask, okay?
Oh, the old spread and ask.
Yeah.
Classic.
So now he's here. You see, when he comes to the party, then things start picking up a little bit. Otherwise, I'm just over here like, okay, go ahead. I'm going to spread this out.
All right. Catherine Harvey's here.
Oh my gosh. I was thinking of Harvey Oswald Jr. this morning and wondering why she doesn't ever come, but there she is.
There she is, showing up.
What up, Oz?
I
I hope you're not out assassinating anybody at the moment. That's an inside joke. She's not an assassin.
No, she said we're having a domestic. Eric's here. Hello, chef.
Hi, Eric. Say his last name. Oh. Well done.
LCRS. It just. How does one even?
He might be able to phoneticize it for you.
Yeah.
It's totally a word. Aussie, don't start with me.
Let me see. Because we had a question here from Priya Patil. Hello from Charlotte, NC.
You got this. You got it. Go ahead. North Carolina. Newfoundland.
I was going to say New Connecticut. I'm just making up.
Yeah,
making
you
up
are.
States. What flavors?
Go well.
What flavors work in this recipe besides peppermint? I love the vanilla, but my kids don't like mint.
Ooh, the downside of having kids.
Just
kidding.
Also. Eric
Lacrasse. Yeah. Okay. Gosh, I'm not sure what else would go. I mean, because it's green, my head goes to green, so I start thinking like, would lime would work. Lime would probably be nice.
How about that?
Well, I know lemon definitely works, so yeah, lime would be really nice. I wouldn't do the zest, because lime zest can go really weird when you dehydrate it. It can kind of like take on a bitterness and lose the nice fresh flavor of it. So I think lime would work well, or if you had the medicine flower lime, the silver line, the one that has this black cap on it, they do a lime, and it's actually really nice. I was skeptical about it, but I really like it a lot. So I think that's kind of like maybe green apple, or that might be a little bit weird. Yeah, I don't know. Russell, can you think of anything else?
No, I like the lime.
Yeah, I think lemon or lime would work.
What about going like a mojito, like lime and basil? That's
Yeah,
mint.
Yeah, that's mint, Russell. And then we're back to the same problem again.
Yeah, but basil and lime you can do. It's a bit unusual, but you can.
It's
do that,
unusual.
right?
I mean, would her kids like it if they don't like peppermint?
Oh, hang on. What am I talking about?
What is he talking about?
Vanilla, basil,
yeah.
lime.
Yeah.
But there's no mint.
Spirulina.
Yes.
So are you taking that into account as you're thinking this through?
Yes,
Like,
yeah,
it tastes like
green.
spirulina also. Green
Tasting the
basil.
green.
Yeah, we're just having a bit of a constituency
Cool.
here. Anyway, may I or?
I mean, I think you could.
Yeah, all right.
I've also, just before you do.
Yeah.
Interesting. Interesting. No. In fact.
Yeah.
Just hopping over to the YouTubes.
Yeah.
This is how we drew.
Yeah, sure. What up, Drew?
He's saying, "Hi, it's Drew."
Yeah. We get that from your username, buddy.
Tiffany Robbins. Hi, Amy. Come to Philly soon.
Tiffany, hello. She came to one of my classes in Philly ages and ages ago.
There we go.
He gives me looks when when I know someone and he doesn't. It's a problem.
Lisa is coming in with the idea here of.
Please.
Hang on. I just saw it. Where's it gone?
I'm going to just score this while we do this. You can just watch me do this.
Lisa just said
Offset spatula.
matcha.
Oh, yeah. Thank you. Yeah, of course.
I
Duh.
can't see that.
Lisa, what's her last name?
I don't know. It seems to have, the comment seems to have gone.
Oh.
But thank you, Lisa. Susan's here. Nuri is here.
Hello, hello, hello. Oh, Susan Warwood.
Yeah.
Hi, Susan Warwood. And hi, Nareed.
Lisa Vigo Gott.
Say what?
Lisa Vigo Gotte.
Okay.
I really like to just throw myself into those
Yeah,
pronunciations.
you do, yeah.
And give it a go.
Yeah, he loves it.
Sorry if I got it wrong.
I'm going to go ahead and
Oh,
teach
you
still.
still
Yeah, yeah, that's right. All right. Is Catherine Harvey still with us?
Of
She'll be
course.
loving this.
Yeah,
All right,
no,
great.
she does. She says that we're cracking her up. We're such a great double act.
All right, look. So we got that scored. Then that goes into the dehydrator. And we're going to put it on whatever temperature you want. Obviously, the higher you set it, the quicker it's going to dry. With this particular recipe, it's not very wet going in. So if you left it on the sheet and you did a kind of higher temperature, let's say above kind of 6 o'clock on the dehydrator, this will dry pretty well even with the sheet underneath it. But you can always flip it off of the sheet and then take this off, and it'll just dry on the mesh, and then you'll get a nice full circulation there. So what it looks like when it comes out is I traveled over here with it, so it broke apart on the way over, but it'll just come like this, and it's really easy just to break it. Now you can see it has this kind of rough edge on it, and some of these I've shaved down. Where do I need to put this so people can see it more better?
No, I got it.
All right. So this is really clean, and this has a little bit of etc. on it.
A little bit of a thing.
Yeah.
A rough edge?
Yeah, rough edge. That's he has the words. I have the
Actions.
thing. Yeah, that's right. Okay, so I've got a microplane here. So I'm just going to take this and gently, like you're filing your nails, you guys. File her down.
Is there another name for those for a microplane in the US? Is it called something else?
What's the name for what?
A microplane in the US, is it called
I think it's the
something
same
else?
thing. So that's it. And you don't get a whole lot that comes off of it either. This powder, you know, for those of you who don't like waste, if there's something that you want to do with it, you know, go for it. Sprinkle it on your porridge, etc. Sure.
And just in case you're wondering, because I know you were just wondering,
I am.
It's Lisa VJ Gott.
Okay, great, thanks. He's a first and last name kind of guy. He watches and listens to podcasts, and so when he tells me about them,
Oh yeah, I get it.
I get a first name, last name situation always with this guy. And every time though, also.
What if I say, I listened to Tim's podcast the other day? You're going to
Be
be
like,
like,
cool.
which Tim? And I'd be like,
Cool.
Tim Ferriss.
No, I'd be like, cool. Because I don't care.
Wow.
Only because I don't listen to them, Russell. So like, if I was like, oh yeah, okay, well, can you tell me the last name so I can look it up? You know what I mean? Maybe sometimes like, let the person ask a question. You know what I mean?
How did this end up here?
I don't know. Never mind. Let's move on. Okay. So then you have these all prepared, and I've got a bowl of tempered chocolate here. It's been on top of the dehydrator just holding. Let's just see. Okay. Any questions at the moment, Russell?
Tiffany Robbins is saying wood rasp equals mice plane. I think what she's saying.
Microplane.
Yeah, microplane. The old autocorrect.
Yeah.
Wood rasp. Yeah, a rasp. Yes, that's what it is, Tiffany. Thank you.
All right, okay.
Because I'd heard another chef on a video talk about, he was like doing this thing in the UK and he had a microplane.
What's his
and he
name?
was like- his name is Matty Matheson.
There you go.
Is that how it should work?
Yeah.
You have to ask for the name. I just say a chef. And you're like, what's his name?
Yeah, that's right.
It would be nice if it was because you're interested, not
Oh
just because
no!
you wanted me to
Now
say,
we're
"Oh,
definitely
well,
having a full-on domestic.
Are we
now,
live still?
now we're definitely getting there. Really showing people our true colors. Okay, so we're just going to take this and we're going to dip it in the chocolate.
Makes sense.
Absolute smartest.
Smartest.
Just because
Yeah.
there's kids on, you know.
That autocorrect will get you, Tiffany. Halfway through saying mice plane, I realised what had happened there. I wasn't trying to be facetious. Elisa O'Connor, what ingredients make up the base? I missed the first few minutes. Look great. Well, Amy's going to tell you in a second,
I am.
presumably, but also Elisa. This will be on replay just straight after, so you can watch it. If you want to. But also, take it away.
But also, there's a link under the video to the recipe. But the base of it is desiccated coconut.
Priya's asking, what's the advantage of using a microplane versus a cookie cutter, like you used for the other brittle you made? Can't remember which.
I think you're getting things a little bit mixed up because the microplane is just for shaving down the sides. We didn't use a cutter to cut this. We used I used an offset spatula just to score it. There's not really a difference. What's the difference? Well, the difference between scoring it the way that I did today is that they're all going to be slightly different. And if you use a cutter, they'll all be pretty much exactly the same in terms of the size of them. But I mean, I don't think I did too shabby here. But if you wanted them to be like kind of perfect, then you could use a cutter instead.
The next one you put down, can you put it underneath the current line you've got?
Because what you're saying is it's out of shot.
It's out of shot, you see.
Yeah. I tend to have issues with like what's in shot, what's out of shot.
Okay. Yeah.
He wasn't going to say it, but like I will. So.
All right.
And then these you want to store in an airtight container because the coconut will go soft otherwise. So once they're dipped, and then you can put them in the fridge for a few minutes to set it. It won't take long, or they'll set at room temperature after like 10-15 minutes. Then you can put them in the fridge or whatever you're going to do to set them, and then store them in an airtight container like I've got over here for like months. They'll be fine, unless Russ is around, and then they'll be gone.
It's truth.
Truth.
And no one's going to blame me for that.
No, for sure. Look. It's what you all the things, and it's what you get for being friends with me. Treats galore.
I'll take it.
Yeah. All right, so that's it, my friends. Any questions to finish up here, Russell James? Questions, comments, concerns?
If you could bring the whole tray down.
Life problems. Just did it again. Awesome.
There we go. There they are. All right. Well, maybe if anyone wants to, because there's a little bit of a delay here, if anyone wants to type in any final questions here before we finish, maybe if you could say some stuff about what you'd like to say. Just break it down. Give me some. What are some of the links?
Get specific. What do you need?
Some of the you want to talk about your live streams. You want to talk about the dessert scores.
I thought you were going to say, do you want to talk about your life?
You want to talk about like the raw chocolate mini course we just filmed that was going to be up soon.
It sounds like you want to talk about that.
I've just given you options.
So we just before this filmed a raw chocolate mini course, and so we used the blender to make chocolate. We used the stone grinder to make chocolate. And we demo all of this in the mini course, and that's going to be ready apparently Friday in Russell James terms.
Wait.
But probably it's more going to be like in a few weeks.
Hold on a second.
So they know. People who know it's fine. But like we like to just give a little bit more time because you don't know what can happen. Like the camera could have an issue, the cam link, the cords, all kinds of stuff can happen.
I nearly swore.
Uh-oh.
She's got all of the terminology.
We made some bars. Do you want to just grab one of the cut pieces by the sides, member? And then you can show the people what we made.
Like this?
Yeah, that's right. You got the right of it.
Right. I can eat this a little bit, can't I?
Like you can. Like I thought maybe we'd use it in the photo, but whatever.
Just get this in front of your face. Can you just turn around for a second? I don't know whether. No.
Get it? Get it?
Hey,
in the box. Get it?
There we go.
All right, he's got it. So we made these chocolate bars with textures. So I put freeze-dried fruit and some chopped nuts and cocoa nibs and some extracts in there. We show you how to use a polycarbonate mold and how to temper the chocolate as well. So that'll be ready, when it's ready, etc. Do you want to try one of these, Russell James? Because these, see, this has only been a few minutes and they're starting to set.
No. If I have to.
You do. It's obligatory.
Whoa.
Take it before I don't take it anymore.
I've had too many treats today, so I'm just going to have a little
You haven't had nearly as many as you normally would.
I'm cutting down.
Yeah, I think you're doing good work.
Mm.
I'm gonna
I'm going to go manual focus, which is a lot easier. There you go. Look at that. Woo.
It is quite delightful. Do you taste the coconut like a lot?
No.
Because I find that you don't really get the coconut taste as much, and you get this kind of creamy, sweet peppermint especially with the dark chocolate pairs really well. You can have it just without, and I've given it to a lot of people before I started dipping it in chocolate. I gave it to a lot of people like this, and it's awesome. Like it's just a really fun snack, and I think kids would like it because it's green, but having not had kids myself, I don't know.
This is really delightful. As it turns out, I'm going to eat the whole thing.
He's enjoying it. It's what's happening.
Yeah.
We knew that was going to happen.
Mm. Beautiful. All right. Well, anything else?
TheRawDessertsCourse.com. Yeah, that's under the video, rawdessertscourse.com. We cover fermented cashew cream, and then we use that in a few different recipes. So we make a cheesecake, we make some donuts, some raw donuts with a marble glaze. It's free, by the way. That's capital Free, free.
Got it.
Yeah, no email required. You just go ahead and like totally like anonymous, like no one's asking you for anything. And then what's the other thing? Oh, we do like pears, like candied kind of pears that we do in the dehydrator. And then we do that with a fermented nutmeg kind of, what's it called? Serving cream. It's mucho delightful.
Mucho delightful.
Mucho delicious.
Lisa
Yeah.
is like, oh, that's Russell James.
Yeah, the Russell James. That's right.
Guys.
And I'm Amy Levin, so.
Oh, Priya, could you double the vanilla instead of adding peppermint?
I'd say like just don't double the vanilla. Probably like it might just be too much. So you could just take the peppermint out. In which case you might just want to have a little like touch of lemon juice in there. That might be nice.
All right.
To neutralize the spirulina, because I think the peppermint neutralizes it a little bit, meaning it softens out that flavor. So the lemon would also do that too.
Oh, Lisa's saying, oh, last names though. She was impressed by me.
No, she wasn't.
All right. Thank you, everybody. Thanks very much. Wave, Amy.
Thanks for coming. Okay, bye. Bye, Harvey. Bye, Drew. Bye, everybody who came.
Bye,
Thank
everybody.
you. Bye. Wave.